In this video, I'll show you how to review the Type 2CE form and submit it for approval using the Statewide Environmental Project Tracker, or SWEPT. This is one of a series of videos about using the Type 2CE wizard in SWEPT. For general instructions about navigating and getting started with the wizard, see the first video. The second video showed how to create the document. Additional videos discuss expectations about the content of the Type 2CE. We assume that you already know the basics of using SWEPT. If not, you can view the introductory SWEPT training videos. These and other training videos are available on our OEM website at this address. The reviewer functionality that I'll be showing supports the initial QA/QC phase of FDOT's Type 2CE document review process. The Type 2CE wizard allows the project team to assign people to review the environmental document in SWEPT prior to sending the document to the project manager. These reviewers are optional in SWEPT. If assigned, they receive a notice from the editors when the document is ready to review. The reviewers can view and comment on the document in SWEPT. When they're done, they send a notification through SWEPT letting the project manager know that the document is ready for review. We refer to these reviewers as district reviewers as opposed to OEM reviewers, and they may be either consultant or FDOT staff assigned to the project. The system is very flexible, and you can set up your review team with any number of people or none at all. We have two types of reviewers. A lead reviewer reviews the entire document, sends comments to project editors, and notifies the project manager when the review is complete. They might be the only reviewer, or when multiple reviewers are assigned, they review and consolidate comments from other reviewers, may return the Type 2 to the editors for updates, and when it's ready, send it to the project manager for review and processing. Other reviewers are simply called reviewers. Typically, these are subject matter experts who, when needed, are assigned to one or more sections of the document. They use SWEPT to add their comments and submit their reviews to the lead reviewer for processing. I'll be demonstrating both types of accounts, but keep in mind you can simply have a lead reviewer if there's only one person who needs to review the document before sending it to the project manager. Let's get started. I'm logged into our test server as a reviewer looking at the Type 2CE. Please note that this is a test project. While you may see information pulled from a variety of actual projects, I am working with test data, not an actual project record. There are three ways I could have gotten to the Type 2CE wizard. The easiest is by clicking on the link in the email notification that I received as a reviewer. This is what it looks like. There's a link at the top that takes you straight to the form. Then there's some general information about the project itself and a list of which sections I was assigned to that are ready for review, and then another link again to the same form. If you don't have the email handy, you can get to the form from the left menu by clicking on the project input setup, then the Type 2 categorical exclusion determination form. It would ask you for the FM number, which you just type in and load. You can also find your emails under My Inbox, so you could go that route and click on the link there as well. If you happen to be on the project page already, you can also click on the review button that appears next to the Type 2CE form in the project document section. The first page of the wizard shows the various statuses of the project as it moves through the district draft and QA/QC process. On the status page, you can see who is assigned to edit and review each section. Your initials will appear in a circle next to the sections you've been assigned. A green check mark means that this reviewer has finished this section. You begin by clicking a section that you've been assigned to. When you're on the page, you'll notice that it mentions that it's currently in review, and you can add comments or indicate no comment for each section and then complete your review at the bottom. You can show all the reviews that have been submitted by other people as well, or turn that off and you'll see the section in a read-only format. You'll notice at the top, there's a training video explaining the content expectations for this section. You'll also find links to the appropriate chapter of the PD&E manual. You can view this on screen in this HTML format that you're seeing here, or you can click the PDF button at the top to see it as a PDF. As you're reviewing, at the bottom of each subsection, there'll be a place where you can enter your comments. You can either click Add a Comment. Comments will be saved automatically. If you have no comments, you can just click the No Comment button. At the end of the section, there's an additional review portion where you can add more comments about the section and attach documents if needed. When you're finished with your review, you have the option to either save the review as draft to continue working on it later, or submit your review results to the lead reviewer for compilation. Let's go ahead and submit this, and then I'll show you the lead reviewer's perspective. So my review has been saved, and just to show you, my initials are checked on this section, so my review is complete and we're ready to show you the lead reviewer's perspective. Okay, so now I'm logged in as the lead reviewer and I'm viewing the same document. Just like the other reviewers, I can view the sections and add comments. When I'm the only reviewer, it functions just like I showed you earlier, except that I'll submit the document directly to the project manager when it's ready. For example, this is how it would work if there was not another reviewer assigned to the section. I could review it, and then when I'm done, I either save the review as draft, return to editors to address comments if I had any, or complete the district review, which means this section is ready for review, and that's what I'm going to do at this point. Now in the physical section, there were multiple reviewers, and when consolidating comments from multiple reviewers, I can accept or reject the comments to identify which ones should be addressed by the editors. I click the option to respond, and I can accept, reject, or return to the reviewer. After reviewing the comments and consolidating as needed, I can return to editors to address the comments. If I had indicated to send it back to the reviewers, I could have had the option to return to them for more information or clarification. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and say everything's good to go and submit it. Now I continue to the remaining sections and finish the review. No need for you to watch me do that, so I'll be right back. After reviewing all of the sections, I go to the Send for Review page. I either navigating through the wizard or clicking on the green link. You'll notice here up at the top it says the district review is complete and it may be submitted to OEM. I can actually see the details of each section status by clicking that More button or click the minus sign to collapse it. I make sure the fields required for routing to OEM are filled out appropriately and send it on its way. Just click the option to send to the project manager and click submit. There's no need to prepare a separate environmental document submittal form. This is all done on this page. And when the project manager agrees that the document is ready, they use the same thing. They go to the send for review page to submit the document to the district environmental manager and the project development manager. And the process continues up to OEM. Now that you're done watching the introduction slides, you may want to view section-specific videos for more guidance about the content expected in each section. You can find the Type 2CE videos on SWEPT under Help, along with additional resources such as quick reference guides. They're also available on the applicable pages of the tool itself, as I pointed out in the demo. If you do not have access to SWEPT, you can find the videos on the OEM website, located at the address shown on this slide. See Track 2 for SWEPT training. Please feel free to contact us if you have additional questions. For information about our procedures and guidance, contact the OEM Project Development Coordinator or engineer assigned to your district. For assistance using SWEPT, please contact our OEM Help Desk. We are here for you and happy to help. Thank you.